back with another episode of To the Moon, and on this one, we got my brother from another mother, Mr. Michael Carr. What's cracking, bro? How you doing, man?
I'm good, Jamil. I'm good, man. Thank you, man. It's a honor and a pleasure to be here, man.
Listen, I love your story. I love, when you shared on our call, just how you have overcome, what you've done, how you got here to this place where you're on this episode, where you're with me on the moon, man. It's inspiring, and I think that there's a lot of people out there who might resonate with what you've been through, how you've overcome, how you came to understand wholesale real estate and turn this into the incredible business that it can be for so many people out there. So first and foremost, welcome, brother. You're well deserved to be here, and take us back, rewind us back to how you got involved in wholesaling, how you found us at Astro, how the community has been, and what things kind of look like for you right now.
Yeah, I heard about wholesaling through DJ Envy on the Breakfast Club.
Damn.
Yeah, he had a wholesaler there explaining how
Was
it
it
all
Caesar?
worked.
Did he have Caesar on
No,
the
it
show?
was before Caesar, so this was
Okay.
2018 actually. Yeah, so then I started learning about that, and then of course jumping into the YouTube, binge and everything like that, and yeah, no, it's been dope. It's a great journey. You know, man, my bad, I'm messing up.
No,
What
you're
was your
good,
other
man. It's
what was your other question?
no, it just how did you what did your how did you find Astro? How did you come into this community, and what had you done prior to that?
Oh, so prior to that was mainly like doing Uber, Lyft, some of the other stuff like that, um, and also working on 9 to 5. When I first discovered wholesaling, I was doing the bandit signs too. So I was out there, you know, putting in the work with that.
Well, bro, I mean, think about this, guys. Who watching this right now can resonate with having a 9 to 5 job, not making enough money at your 9 to 5 job that you have to have a side hustle. Okay.
Mhm.
So you got to Uber and Lyft, then not making enough money at your 9 to 5 job and Uber and Lyft that you start thinking about looking at another side hustle. So you start learning about something. So you start putting out bandit signs to
Yeah.
go and get involved in this wholesale thing. Guys, the thing about this, Michael, is that there's so many people like you out there watching this right now.
Mhm.
You can tell he's not a professional podcaster. This is just, he's you guys. Anybody watching this right now thinking, man, it's got to be something. There's got to be something about these guys. There's got to be something more. These guys, some of these guys must be actors. No, this is real life. So, of course, I clown on bandit signs and I clown on all kinds of paid marketing because, the way that I do wholesaling, of course, we built the #1 wholesale operation in the country because paid marketing is not scalable. You can't spend your way to a nationally franchised company. It doesn't work out like that, right? The way that you do it is through relationship building.
Yeah.
And so the core of the Astro community is community. And so how does it look for you, brother? What was your rewind us and tell us about your first deal?
Well, with Astro, my first deal was I was fun, after work, going through the course and everything. Um, I started going into Facebook to find other wholesalers, and I found one wholesaler that had a probate property, which I didn't know it was a probate. It took a while to close, but then eventually we found out it was probate.
Yeah.
Um, that one took maybe like 3 months. This was like 2020. No, I'm sorry, 2021, and that it closed I think in like March, something like that. Um, the one before that, because as I kept going, oh yeah, by the way, that was 12 grand. That was
Hey,
12,000 for that
12,000.
one. Yeah,
Who couldn't use an extra $12,000? And I'll tell you what, guys, there are not a lot of Uber and Lyft checks that are 12K.
yeah, that was a banger right there. I was like, whoa.
Sick.
Yeah, man. And then and then the one prior to that, which was in January, was like 2,500 bucks. But I definitely needed that, So, but
Yeah, I
yeah,
mean,
man.
listen, the base hits, guys. For those of you watching, because there's a misconception that every time you do a wholesale deal, you're going to make 20,000, 40,000, 80,000. Guys, you see those people post that on social media because the reason why they're celebrating it is because that don't happen all the time, right? The base hits make business. That's what it
Hmm.
is. You want to know how to become the most successful wholesaler on the planet? You take base hits and you hit them all day long. And you keep doing that consistently until that stacks up into a monthly cash flow. And then you go fire your boss and you do this full time, right? So, Michael, are you wholesaling full time now?
Yes, I am.
And where do you live?
Allentown, Pennsylvania.
Allentown, Pennsylvania. Are you primarily wholesaling in Allentown, or are you doing this virtually?
Virtual. Atlanta, Georgia.
Atlanta, Georgia is your market. So another mental misconception for people is that they've got to be, living where they're wholesaling. It's not that. It's not what it is, right?
Mhm.
So if you live in a small town, if you live in a place where there's not a lot of folks, there's not a lot of, real estate agents, there's not a lot of realtors, or sorry, there's not a lot of real estate investors, there's not a lot of title companies, there's just not a lot of opportunity out there. You're living the sticks. That's not where you're going to wholesale. You're going to wholesale where there's traffic. And it's not that Allentown's not a good place. It's just small. There's not a
Yeah.
huge population over there. There's not a lot going on. There's not a lot of people buying real estate in Allentown, Pennsylvania, and fixing and flipping out there because it's just not a very busy market. So what Michael does is he follows the program. The program tells him, hey, go play in traffic. And that's one of the things you guys hear me say all the time. Go play in traffic so you can get hit. So Michael goes and plays in traffic. He plays in Atlanta, Georgia, one of the most busiest cities in all of America. Lots of wholesalers out there, lots of real estate agents, lots of activity, lots of fixing and flipping, so much opportunity. And that's how he found his deal. Was your first deal came from your first Astro deal came from a wholesaler?
Mhm.
Have you done any agent deals yet?
Yes, last year, also the beginning of this year, I did agent deals. So the first agent deal was through what you call agent outreach,
Mm-hmm.
just saying, "Hey, my name is Mike, real estate investor, wholesaler. Do you happen to have any properties, that's off market, any fixer uppers, ugly houses, etc." Pretty much it. And
And
then
and after doing that a bunch of times, somebody said, "Yeah."
mhm,
And what happened after that?
yeah, that dude, he said, because you reached out to me, it's almost he pretty much like a miracle, he said, because I've been trying to get this one guy for like 10 years, something crazy like that. And because he reached out to me, I'm gonna give you the opportunity first to um get this done.
That's what it is, guys. It's timing, it's sincerity. You see, Michael's not running around pretending to be somebody he's not. He's telling them, hey, I'm a real estate investor, I'm a wholesaler, I'm here to work. I got, buyers, I got access to capital, I've got people, I've squatted up with the largest community in the wholesale space. And guys, Astro flipping is the largest community in the entire space. Don't kid yourselves and think that there's anybody out there who even comes close. How's your experience been with our community, bro?
Well, I've been closing. I closed with um the Astro famous and sub two famous also, Mahmoud Isa.
Yeah, Mahmoud,
Yeah.
man. Mahmoud's one of the best dudes out there, just yeah, he's definitely becoming famous, man. That guy is thousands of people have talked to him and learned from him. And an Astro student, I actually found Mahmoud when he was still a chemical engineer. And
Mm.
he came to Astroflipping and was like, teach me the way, Jedi. I don't want to be making chemical compounds anymore. I want financial freedom. I don't want a boss. And Mahmoud has been fantastic, and so you've been working with Mahmoud. The community is phenomenal, guys, and part of what I believe the entire value. Forget the course. Not I'm going to teach you how to wholesale like a gangster, okay, for sure. But the community is A class. Like you can't find people like this.
Yeah, I think
So
the community is, sorry to cut you off, but
no,
it's true. The community is important, because you have other people that pretty much going through what you're going through. The grind, the hustle. People have kids, et cetera, et cetera. So everybody can relate, and you just we get on these calls, and we especially with you. I mean, you be in those calls 5, 5, 6 hours and whatnot, and you see everybody's situations and whatnot. You can like, wow, this is it's amazing. So there's nothing like it. Yeah.
It's so good, dude. So, you're still living in Allentown, Pennsylvania. Tell us about your personal. You got a spouse? You got any kids?
Yeah. I got two sons. One is 21. Got a 7-year-old
You
boy.
have a 21-year-old son?
Yeah,
How old are you, bro?
40.
Damn, man, you
Yeah,
look
yeah.
damn good.
Thank you.
For real, I would have said like 29. So when you say you have a 21-year-old son, I was like, what is he doing when he was 8?
Yeah, man. And then got my baby girl. She's 13. Um,
Awesome.
yeah, dog, little teacup Yorkie princess. And then my wife.
Yeah, I love that you brought up your puppies. Or your dog. I got 2 girls, right? You know that. I got a 16-year-old daughter, she's amazing. I got a 13-year-old daughter, she's amazing, and I got 3 puppies. They're amazing, and I got 2 cats. I got a full house, man. It's
Yeah.
great. One of the
Wow.
most incredible things that we get to do as wholesalers is spend time with our families and be
Mhm.
present in their lives,
Absolutely.
and
That was the biggest change for me. That was the biggest help for sure.
so your kids, your significant other, what do they think about all the success you've been having in the real estate game? What are they opening their eyes? Are they seeing things in the world differently now?
Yeah, they like it. They love it. They see me involved all the time. They're even with my daughter, she plays Roblox. So with Roblox, you're doing a lot of building and of real estate. I'm like, oh, okay, look, you're an interior decorator, or that's blueprinting and whatnot. So you're gonna get into this too.
That's great.
So
I
yeah, man.
I love young blood in the game. We got Andy Wrong. If some of you guys haven't seen Andy Wrong yet, Andy Wrong, 16-year-old crusher making
Mm,
$40,000 a month in the Astro community. This is the things we're talking about, guys. This is the kind of lives that we're trying to change. So you got young kids, and you're like, man, this little 16-year-old needs to do something different.
right.
Come see me. Come see me. If there was something that you could tell people that were looking at their W-2 job right now and just had a conversation with their boss's mouth
Mm.
stinks like they just took a big bite out of us, a big shit, and and their boss is disrespectful and their company is disrespectful and their job sucks, what would you tell them?
Hey man, don't be afraid to take a chance. Like you know what to do. You just got to do it. And you don't got to be perfect. Just hit the floor running. That's it, man. Just do it. I mean, Nike has one of the best slogans ever. So
That's just it. Just do it. Michael,
yeah.
how do people work with you, man? Because there's folks out there who want to do deals with you. They want to bring you opportunities. They want to leverage your buyers. They want to work with you. How can people connect with you, my man?
You can hit me up on my phone 484-301-2001, or I go by DJ Mike Nice also, but you can find me under DJ MikeNYCE on Instagram and Facebook. So yeah, that's the other thing I do. I didn't let that one go. DJing is a passion.
DJing is cool, man. We should
Yeah.
have you come and DJ our premiere party or something. I want to talk to you a little bit about more about that because I think DJing is dope. I don't know nothing about it, but I always used to admire the guys spinning. I'd be
I,
like,
I
man,
know
they get
I know I got your tunes, man, for sure.
Tupac.
All that. Yeah.
Yeah. Michael, it's been a pleasure having you on here, man. You are an inspiring guy. Everybody out there watching right now, if you're just sitting there on the fence, if life is taking you by storm, if you don't feel like you have enough money in the bank to buy good Christmas presents, enough money in the bank to have a vacation, if you don't have enough money in the bank to just increase the quality of your life, take note. Take note, because it's all mind. It's all in your mind. Everything that's happening out there is everything that you see right now in your life is a product of the way that you're thinking. And I can promise you that we can change the way that you think. From me, Michael, and the rest of us at the Astro family, congratulations, Michael. You're on the moon. And for everybody else watching, we'll see you next time. Thanks for watching another one of my YouTube videos. Now it's your turn to go out and take some action. But before you do, like and subscribe to my channel, because the law of reciprocity means you owe me.